Hey guys, a new month is upon us. This is Amber, your independent Scentsy consultant, by the way. And we are in February now. When I'm filming this video, it's a couple days before February, but I know that it won't be up till like February 1st or so. So happy February! So this is my February wax melting challenge list that I have picked. Patricia Gates, who is here on YouTube. You can find her channel. I'll hopefully remember to link it down below, but she puts this on every month and it's awesome and it's fun and it's a way to use up wax that I wouldn't normally choose. So I love doing it. So here is my choices for the challenge. So let's jump into it. I used a lot of my old testers up this time around again. So you'll see quite a few of those, but it's a great way to use those testers. So I do enjoy doing that. Plus it fits a lot of the prompts that I may not have wax for. So anyway, okay, let's jump into it. So February 1st, which if this goes up today will be today's, is flour or chocolate. Pick one to melt. So I did, speaking of testers, I did choose a tester for this one. Actually, let me move these out of the way so it'll be easier for me to grab this. So I always keep them in an old whiff box that works perfectly for all of the wax, and I can put them in order, that sort of thing. Okay, so the first one, I chose chocolate, and I am using up an old Mocha Doodle tester, which is like a chocolate coffee type scent. So that's that one. February 6th, or 2nd, not 6th. February 2nd is Groundhog's Day. Melt something you could warm repeatedly. So this is one of my beloved bars from my club, and I can absolutely warm this like all the time if I wanted, and that is Graduation. This is no longer available. Obviously, it's in my club, which is why I still get it. So this is from the Moment by Moment collection that came out a few years ago. I love this in the bedroom. I think it's awesome. It's a sophisticated type scent. There's like suede in it and apple. And if you've been with my channel long enough, you know if the scent has apple, I usually end up loving it most of the time. So that's Graduation. Okay, February 3rd is Melt a Cake scent. I went with a tester for this one too. And it is Clementine Cupcake. We shall see if this one is coming back into the catalog. I have a feeling it isn't because of one of the new fragrances that is coming in. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it's one of the ones coming. By the time that this video launches again, us as consultants will know what the new scents and the scents that are coming. We know what the new scents are already, but we'll know what is coming back to the catalog and what isn't, that sort of thing. So anyway, Clementine Cupcake is a nice cupcake citrus type of mix. Okay, next one is the 4th, which is Pick a Valentine's themed wax. So I decided to go to, oh, that's not that. It's fine. Let's find the right one. This was a Bring Back My Bar scent last year or the year before or something like that. It is Flirtatious. I thought that worked well. You know, as a Valentine's theme, flirtatious. You're flirtatious with your Valentine. Okay, next is the 5th, which is Break Up. Melt something you fell out of love with. Okay, so back in the day, I first started buying Scentsy wax back in 2007, so I've been a long time buyer. Back in the day then, this scent was one of my absolute favorites. I loved it for quite a long time, but as you get older, your nose changes, your scent preferences change, and I definitely did fall out of love with this one. I have it in a brick, so this is another excuse to use my brick up because it takes me forever, especially when it's a scent I don't really enjoy anymore, and that is Skinny Dippin'. So this should be coming back into the catalog. It's been a staple for years and years and years, but you never know. But I hope it does for those of you that still love this scent and didn't put it in a Scentsy club. So Skinny Dippin', had to make my list for that one. Okay, and then February 6th is Melt, something linked to a movie or a TV show. I did a tester for this one too. I did Dumbo Circus Parade. So this is obviously linked to Dumbo. So, and it's a good excuse to use up this one. Dumbo isn't my favorite scent. I'm not a huge fan of that one. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. So it's a good reason to use that, especially because it's old. It's gotten a little discolored. It doesn't smell bad. Just an FYI, just some scents tend to discolor way quicker than others. Usually greens and blues, purples kind of discolor a little more quicker. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the scent has gone bad. So don't think that because it's not the right color that it's going to be bad. So of course sniff it. And if it smells bad, then obviously it's gone bad. But that one still smells fine. Okay, next is February 7th, which is Melt a Rose or Greenery scent. I went with a rose scent. I think this was part of a Mother's Day collection like 3 years ago. It is Bloomin' Beach. This came out in body care during that collection too. I think it was 3 years ago now. This is very rosy. There's other things in it too, but it is a very rose heavy scent. Ugh, and I just got rose oil all over my hand. Dang it. Okay, well, that's okay. I'm just wiping it on my pants. Okay, next is day 8, which is Melt a Red Hot Cinnamon scent or a red wax. I went with the obvious choice here and am going to melt Cinnamon Bear. So Cinnamon Bear is Red Hot Cinnamon. That's what it is. Okay, next is February 9th, Melt a Sweet or Candy scent or Sweet Candy scent. I went with an oldie from the Fantasy Wax collection, Rainbow Berry. So this is very sweet. It's a sweet candied berry scent, so that worked out perfectly. Okay, next is Warm a Family Favorite. I'm choosing a tester for this one. I know this is a scent that my family all enjoyed. I'm sad that is no longer available. And that is Be Merry. This is really nice. This is like hollyberry and I don't know, other stuff. It's very nice. It's like an outdoorsy type scent. Evergreen slightly, but not to the point where it'll be overwhelming if you're not huge into evergreen scents. Sorry, I'm glad I'm using this one because it's all broken. The like container's broken. Okay, you can compare it to one that's in the catalog right now, which is Red Currant. What is it even called? I don't even remember. Red Currant Spruce? Red Currant and... No. That's not it. It is called Red Currant Wreath. There we go. So I think that one kind of replaced Be Merry. I prefer Be Merry. Okay, moving on. February 11th, which is the Super Bowl, and go 49ers. Woo, woo, woo. Melt something you associate with football or Vegas. So I decided to go with a green for the grass that you smell type of scent and went with Flower Shop. I have 1 cube left. I figured that one would work nice. I was like, maybe I should go with like a alcohol-y type scent, you know, margarita or something like that, or I know Appletini Splash I thought about maybe for the drinks type of aspect, but I was like, you know what? I have 1 cube left of this. This is the one I'm going with. So yeah, so Flower Shop for the field. Okay, next is February 12th, Cupid Strikes, Melt a Recent Wax Love. This was part of the Bring Back My Bar. I hope you were able to club the scents that you do love. If you put a scent in Scentsy Club, which is our subscription service, is my absolute favorite thing. If you put a scent in there before it retires, Scentsy will continue to make it for you after it retires. So all the Bring Back My Bars that just retired January 31st, hopefully you got those in the Scentsy Club, because you can't get them now unless they're in your club. So long story short, this is one of the ones from Bring Back My Bar that I absolutely fell in love with. And yes, it is in my club. It is everything nice. I know this one was really polarizing, but I love it. It's a very unique pumpkin type scent. It's so, so yummy. On the savory side, there's some sweetness, but on the savory side too, which is why I think it's really unique and so nice. Okay, then we have February 13th, which is Mardi Gras. Melt a purple, yellow, or green wax. I went with purple, mainly because, again, this is another tester that the container's falling apart on, and decided on lavender cotton. As you can see, it's kind of fallen apart. So that's for that day. Then we have Valentine's Day, the 14th. Melt something romantic. So I thought this one would work well for that day. It is Vanilla Suede, which came back in Bring Back My Bar June of 2023. This is a really pretty, sultry, just really nice romantic bedroom type scent. So Vanilla Suede made my list. Then we have February 15th, which is Heartbreaker. Melt a wax you missed out on getting more of. So I got this scent in a flash sale that we had a few months back to a year back, whenever it was. One of the flash sales. I only got one. I should have gotten more. I hope to see this one in voting someday because it was so good. All You Need Is Love. This is amazing. It's delicious. The notes, it's like vanilla. It's like a vanilla frosting, but there's something extra in it. It's better. I know a lot of people love vanilla bean buttercream. That one's fine. This one's better than that, in my opinion. It's so yummy. I think there's like cherry in it too, which is surprising to me. I don't hate cherry, but I'm very picky about cherry. And I'm not smelling this tonight thinking I'm smelling cherry or anything, but I think I remember in the notes that there was cherry in it, which is kind of why I only ended up getting one. I wanted to try it, but I was like, with the cherry, I don't know. Do I want to pick up more? I should have picked up more. So that's a heartbreak for me for sure. Okay, February 16th is Melt a Nutty Scent. So I went with a favorite. This is in my Scentsy Club. I know this is another heartbreak for some people. I'm melting a tester though, because I have an old tester. It is Graham Cracker Crunch. This has peanut butter in it. And it's so good. Graham cracker, peanut butter. It's amazing. I'm so glad. I'm so glad it's in my club. And I'm sorry if you missed out on it. Dang it. Okay. February 17th is Melt Something Gifted to You. So I decided to break into my brick that I got from SFR. So the SFR Scentsy Family Reunion 2023 brick, which is called Reflections. And there's no going back. I was kind of sad. I was like, I don't really want to melt it. But that's what our wax is for, is to melt, not to hold on to. So I went ahead and cut it. I was like, there's no going back now. I've cut it. So, but look how pretty that is with the sparkles. So I'm going to melt that one on, what day did I say that was? The 17th. So hopefully it's good. It smells good on cold. And it's just, like I said, so pretty with the sparkles. Okay, then February 18th is Warm Something Purple for February's birthstone. I chose a tester for this one with Be Fabulous. I really like the scent. I'm kind of sad I never put it in my club. It's a grapefruit scent. It's really nice. So, Be Fabulous. Then we have, let's see, the 19th, which is President's Day. Mix any combo of red, white, or blue waxes. I went with a daring combo with this one. More testers. I'm going to try Lush Gardenia, which I really don't like, with Stargazing, which I like. I do have bars of this that I melt every once in a while here in my bedroom. But we'll see how this combination is. I don't know. Stargazing is a lighter scent, so we'll see. Mixed with that gardenia. Yeah. The gardenia will probably overpower it, but we'll see. So, white and blue. Okay. Then we have the 20th, which is Melt Something Pink. Did another tester. Did Pink Cotton. So this is a nice berry laundry scent. So I will enjoy that day. Then February 21st is Lean Into Spring with a Springtime Scent. I decided to go with, this was a scent of the month last year. Chamomile Petals. I'm trying to remember what month. Excuse me, sorry. I think it was May or April. It might have been April. It came with the Lighthouse warmer, which was really cool. That was a really neat warmer. So Chamomile Petals is spring-like to me for sure. Then we have the 22nd, which is Margarita. They'll either a lime scent or something salty. I went with the lime with one of my favorites, Cocoa Lime. So I'm using up this tester. So good. So by the time this video comes out, I'll know whether it's coming back into the catalog or not. So good. Hopefully it does. It's in my club, but that way it'll free up space for me in my Scentsy club. Okay, Melt Any Banana Scent. And I forgot to bring it. I meant to get it. I'm melting bananas, which was part of the Bring Back My bar as well. I used it for my final bar in March's wax melt, or not March. We're not even in March yet. January. In January's my mind. I'm sorry. January's wax melting challenge. It was the final day, which you'll see in my Whatcha Warming video. I meant to bring it in and I forgot. So I'm going to use it again. So bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Let's see. February 24th, Warm from a Brick, Loaf, or a Sample. I'm doing another brick. Helps me get rid of it. Jeweled Pomegranate. I still have quite a bit of it. So, and I cut a few already so I can be prepared. So Jeweled Pomegranate is what I'm using. Then we have February 25th, which is Melt a Scent with Amber or Musk. I'm using another tester for this one. And talking about discolored, this used to be kind of like a minty green. See, it's like an olive green now, but it still smells good. So that summer holiday, this does have amber in it. So figured that would be a good one. It's a nice scent, kind of a floral, more floral version of, Sol de Janeiro's Boom Boom Cream or Scentsy's Kukui and Coconut, kind of. It's like the floral version. Okay, let's see. Then we have Melt a Scent that starts with F. I have one more cube of this, so that worked out really well. Frosted Petals. So I'm going to use this one up. This was a holiday brick a couple years ago. Then we have the 27th, which is Melt Something with Strawberry. Another tester for this one, I went with Strawberry Rose, which is one I actually do really enjoy. The rose in it kind of brings makes that strawberry more of an authentic, just picked from the vine strawberry a little bit. So it's a nice scent. So strawberry rose. Then we have the 28th, which is Melt a Complex scent. So that one I was trying to decide on, like, complex. Do I want to pick something that just has too much going on in it to where I don't, it's just too much for me? Or did I want to do complex in that it's mixed so well together that you can't really pick out what notes are what in it? I decided to do that one. So I went with from the Catching Z's collection and picked Shut Eye, which has like 1 cube left. I can't even remember what the notes are in this one. I'm pretty sure there's like sandalwood or amber. I think there's, if I remember right, I think this one had like fuzzy peach in it. But again, I'm not like smelling this and thinking, oh, I'm getting peach or I'm getting sandalwood, or, you can't pick out the notes very well. And so I figured that would be a good choice. Finish that one up. And then last one is Leap Year, Take a Chance with a Wild Card Scent. That's another one I was like, how am I going to decide what I'm going to do in regards to wild card? So I decided to do one that I have melted before. I know I didn't like it, but I'm going to give it another chance. It's from this Bring Back My Bar that just happened. It has patchouli in it, and I didn't like it, but I was like, well, this is a good opportunity to go ahead and melt it again. So it's not Simply Patchouli, which I refused to melt. I wouldn't melt that one. That one went to a customer. But this one has patchouli in it, and I was like, I'll give it another chance because there's a bunch of people that do love it, and it is Lana Sarah. So this is honeysuckle and patchouli is what it pretty much is. And when it's melting, it kind of makes me, or the other time I melted it, I was gagging from the patchouli a little bit. So maybe now that some time has passed, has had time to settle a little more, it won't be so unpleasant for me. So that's what I'm going with, Lana Sarah. So that's it, you guys. That is everything I chose for February's Wax Melting Challenge. Lots of testers I'm going to use up, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, it'll be an interesting month of picks. I picked 3 bricks, so that's cool as well, since it takes me forever to get through bricks. So anyway, thank you for spending some time with me. Let me know if you're doing the challenge this month. And if you aren't, it's a lot of fun. Give it a shot. It's fun. It's fun to do for sure. So thank you so much, and I appreciate all of you. And until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.